This is Ian Lamont, author of Google Drive and Docs in 30 Minutes. Today, I'm going to show you how to embed a Google Sheet on a WordPress website. If this video helps, please subscribe and like the video. Let's get started. Basically, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to get a Google Sheet like this one embedded on a blog post or a page on a WordPress website. And let's get started with this. There's a couple important considerations here to make it look exactly like this. And actually, the first thing I want to do is show you a plugin that you will need, because the current version of WordPress, they have a different type of editor that makes it difficult to do what I'm about to show you. So the first thing you should do, go to plugins, go to install plugins, and then check to see if you have a plugin that's called Classic Editor. This is actually made by Automatic. It's basically enables you to kind of go back to the old-fashioned WordPress editor, and that's important for a reason that I will show you in a quick moment. So the next thing to do is let's find the sheet that we're going to use, that we're going to embed. I'm going to do a different sheet than I did before. So let's just take this very simple business spreadsheet. It's called removal order list and has a number after it. So what I'm going to do is just do some basic formatting. So I'm going to freeze the top row. Maybe I'm going to make the text a little bit bigger because I want it to look nicer. And maybe I can change the background to kind of like this orange color. Maybe I can change the text also, different color, change that to white. Okay, so I'm going to embed this sheet on WordPress. This is how I do it. Go to File, Share, Publish to Web, and pay very close attention here. This is important. Make sure that you open up Publish Content in Settings. Make sure that it says Automatically Republish when changes are made. Make sure that's checked off. Do not check this off, Restrict Access, unless you want to restrict who can see the spreadsheet. And that may be a legitimate concern, like if it's sensitive data, but really, if it's sensitive data, you should be very careful of publishing something on the web anywhere, because there may be ways to get at that data even for people who are not authorized. But this is public data that I'm not afraid of sharing. It will automatically republish. That is when I change the sheet. I'm going to click on the Embed tab, and then I'm going to select Publish. It'll warn me, are you sure you want to do this? And the reason why is just make sure that you're okay with the data being shared on the web. I'm going to say okay, and it will show me this code. So I can use the keyboard shortcut, or I can right click and select copy. I'm going to go back to WordPress, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a new post. I could also create a new page, the same thing. It works the same way. So let's create a new post, and then I'll just say, example of a removal order. Okay? Here is a spreadsheet from last month. So one other thing that you should be careful of when you're looking at the text, make sure there's usually two options. One says visual, the other one says either text or HTML. Make sure that text or HTML is selected. You'll need to do that. I'm going to get rid of that text, that extra text there. Now I'm going to paste in the embed code, this code right here, into the WordPress website. So I'm going to right click, paste, and you'll see the iframe code shows up. I need to do one other thing here. And before I do, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Okay, let's take a look at the post, view the post. And you can see that the spreadsheet shows up, but it doesn't look that good. It's kind of squashed. So I'm going to edit the post, and I'm going to make two small changes. So right after iframe, I'm going to type width equals 800, add a space, and then type height equals 1200. Actually, it doesn't need to be that high. I'm going to say height equals 600. So you can see I added this text there. I manually typed it in. Make sure that that's added. This will basically change the appearance of that box that's holding the spreadsheet. Click Update. And then let's check it again. All right, this is much better, okay? It's showing it the way that I want to see it. Maybe I can make some more changes to the height because it looks a little tall. But basically, that's how you do it. And the other thing you should know is that if I make changes to the data that's being shown there, like let's say I hid all these 3 rows, like after 5 or 10 minutes, the changes that I just made will be reflected here on the WordPress website. If this video helped, please take a moment to like it or subscribe on YouTube. For more information about me or the book that I wrote, Google Drive and Docs in 30 Minutes, check the links in the description. And thank you so much for watching.